What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful day. So we're jumping back into some Alan Wake tonight. Gonna try to finish this up. I want to finish up the final draft to see the kind of stuff that was different in the whole like grand scheme of like the manuscripts and all that good stuff. Having a lot of fun with playing the Dead by Daylight Alan Wake little expansion or little chapter. So we'll probably play some more of that tomorrow. Normally I do more story games and stuff like that, but I kind of want to work on that some more. I kind of want to try out the Xenomorph Killer. I've not got to play them, so I want to try them out a little bit. Maybe test them out a little bit off stream before we jump straight into it, because I don't know any of their moves, and I kind of want to know them before we jump into it and go from there. But looking forward to it. Want to really try them out and all that good stuff. So getting this set up, but we're going to try to finish this week. I figure we can get probably a chapter or two done a night. It doesn't take too long to get a chapter done. I think we're past chapter 2. We've already beat the first boss and all that good stuff, so it doesn't take too long for us to hammer it out. So gotta have fun with that. Gotta get back in the swing of Dead by Daylight. I am so rusty on it where I haven't played it so often. Heck, it's been months since I played it, and then trying to jump back into it and get back into it's kind of hard. So hopefully we can get that set up and get that going pretty good for us here pretty soon. So let's get this set up. Get this set up. I heard they done. Well, I saw they did a another update for this today. They changed a few things from what I understand. Like gave some more options as far as stuff like that goes. But that's not really what caught my eye. One of the funny things they did, and I thought this is pretty cool of them to do. But it was a thing that allows your turn off all the jump scares or like limit the jump scares so they're not as bad on you, which I thought was a interesting thing. People who really want to play the game and not have to deal with like the jump scares, loud noises, flashing lights, and all that stuff, you can turn that off in it now. So I thought that was pretty cool. So let's jump right back into it. I think where we left off, Alan had just come out of the darkness or wherever I can't remember what they call it, but he just popped out of Cauldron Lake. We pulled him out of Cauldron Lake and beat the first boss, which was the FBI agent from the first game. I can't remember his name. Can't remember his name, but that's who we'd beat. No big deal on that one. I'm tempted to get the Saga Anderson costume in Dead by Daylight.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about getting her skin for
Cauldron Lake.
Dead by Daylight.
Yes. I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey!
Saga Anderson. I do enjoy the characters they added into this. They're so good.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! They got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you
Wake?
come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13 years? No.
13.
Let's continue. Get past that. Don't hear that noise.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr.
Alan
This
Wake.
is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
I get to check out some. There's one place I didn't check out specifically. I'm gonna go check
Should
out.
look around. With
I wonder if I still got some of the
might be
dolls.
further clues out there. The
That's one of the
flooding
questions I'd
disappeared
like to
very
know.
Suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap
Can I jump up there?
to Nightingale.
It seemed that way. Yeah, this is where the final scene happens. I might have some of them. Can't remember where they're at in my inventory, but let's go look and see if they got them.
Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Let's see if I can find, because I think there's one I didn't mess with earlier. Reload my pistol. That's all I had left was pistol. I didn't have any crossbow. I used my crossbow, so you should run out when you use it. Run out when you use it. Box over here.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it? Notes and ammo.
Doesn't matter.
Looks
Give me all
like
that
they're
stuff out
tools
there.
of the trade.
What's that? Nothing? I don't understand why there's another A for me to press here.
The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
They're not anymore. They're no longer that. They're the darkness. Think by the darkness. Now on the light. I don't know if you can run into stuff out here at this moment. The manuscript page. I know there's extra ones you supposedly can find in certain places, but I don't know how frequent they are. Daggum wolves. I'll get up there. I don't want to deal with the wolf. Wolves are no fun to fight, so might as well just get by them. Get in here and save. Let's see. Do I want to try? Got two different shotguns in here. I got the double barrel or the pump action. Put my rifle up for now. What's the difference between the two? Close range. Let's go with old pump action here. Take the old pump action here. There's that one spot. I never went back to it in the original, like my original playthrough. I didn't think much of it because there wasn't anything to do over there. It's hold. There we go. If I remember, there's places over here. And that's what I'm thinking. Which what I'll do is I'll go this way around it. Really didn't check out a lot of that spot. Let's see. Is it up or down? Okay, I'm going the right way, this way. I strayed away from it because there's a lot of wolves and stuff I had to deal with. But there was a doll quest over here I didn't do.
cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. Wonder what's inside.
Let's see. Rock,
I should
tree.
take a look around for a way to
Are
open
you
this
bright
thing.
enough? That's a tree. I gotta find a rock. The rock tree. Are you bright enough? Okay, yeah. There's a tree. I need rocks now. The tree is what? 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 for that. 3 plus 3, so 6. So you got 6 and 8, and the other rock is where? Oh. Rock, tree. Because B is to get your flashlight out. So why is my flashlight not out? Cal, what's up, man? How's it going? Hope you had a good day, my man. So everything's been good for you. It's rock, tree. So, That's 6. So, rock, tree. So, that one's 8. This one's 6. I think you have to actually press a button. So, okay, if it's not that one, it's 6 here, then... Okay, you do have to press a button, I guess. So that's not right. So go 6. Working, I hear you. I think you have a pretty good day at work. I get to work close to home tomorrow, so that's pretty good. 3 plus 3. Where's the other rock at then? That rock, 3. Must be another rock around here. That's a 6 plus 2, so that's 8. Boring. Yeah, that always makes for a long day when you get a boring day of work. Makes for a long day. When I actually worked at like a retail job, Sunday was probably my most boring day that I'd have to work. And it was painfully bad because there was like nobody coming in that day. None of the store, or like none of the shops and stuff we normally dealt with were open. It was rough. Let's see where the other...
There's something written here.
Yeah, see, I've not done this one, so I need to figure this one out.
Or a riddle.
A riddle? Oh, nope, missed it. Yeah, because because what was it? I was a key holder at a car quest that was near the,
Perfect weird souvenir.
when I lived in North Carolina years ago. It was probably when my daughter was still a kid, like a child. And, I remember Sundays were just like all of our stores were closed, so all of the like whatever was. Oh, you got nice 3-day weekend. Get to enjoy it.
Reminds me of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she was little.
Oh, I don't have one. I don't have all the dolls. That sucks. That makes me regather all the dolls again. Hot dog. I don't remember doing that one, but... So I found one doll here. I guess I have to find the rest of them later. Well, I know where the other ones are. I've done most of them. But this one might be one I go through and actually do all the small stuff in it. need to figure out what this other rock is. It's got writing on it. He's saying, rock, tree. Are you bright enough? Obviously not. Kyle, thank you for that share, man. Appreciate that. This one has to be an easy one because it's kind of like a warm-up one, but where's the other number at? See, there's the tree. So that's definitely 8. This was definitely 6 plus, or 3 plus 3 is 6. And it says rock, tree, so that means the last one has to be 8. Yeah. It's none of those. So if I put this one on 6. None of those work for that either way. Maybe I'm not bright enough to figure that one out. Can't find the other rock. They show up pretty easily with the flashlight, so you figure the other one would show up. Aha! It's 7 minus 2, so 5. That's 5. So it's 5. Which means it's 6. Oh. Okay. Are you one of us or one of them? Give me this. Give me this. Give me that. Got all that? All right. Stop. Oh, so you're off Friday. That's nice you're off Friday. 1,006. It's crazy to see people are getting up over 1,000 now. Blows my mind. Because what is it? What is it? I think it's this October will make us 4 years of streaming. 4 years of streaming. Once I hit in October. Time flies, that's for sure. Time flies. I can't believe, what is it? Today's, what was it? Silent Hill's anniversary, isn't it? I was tempted to play some of that this weekend. The original Silent Hill. Hook up my old PlayStation 3. Fired up. I wish I had an actual physical copy of Silent Hill.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Here's another one.
Another one of those rhymes.
Yeah, I don't have all the
I've been
clothespin
thinking
dolls.
more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
We got here. I don't know the number of that. I guess it's around here somewhere. I'll figure it out. I thought I saw an A over here, but I didn't. And in here. Headed deer.
I feel bad for these guys.
Yeah, I think did I do this one? Yeah, because this right here explains a little bit with it, and there's like little footprints and stuff you follow around in this one, if I remember correctly. Hero doll. Maybe I didn't do this. Maybe there's another place that kind of looked like this one. I noticed that it's glitched up. Like, if you can see my setup, I've got, you know, my OBS over here on this monitor right over here. And it has like all my stuff there. It has all my chat and stuff on that one, but I also have this one over here. It's like my chat windows. And that one was like behind and this one wasn't. It's odd. It's odd. Sometimes they work right, sometimes they don't. Fuck. Tyson, let's see. Streamside, Cauldron Lake Cabins, and Witchfinder Station. That tells you where all the places are for this. I don't know how all the dolls will do this story. I'm pretty sure there's another cabin that almost looks identical to this one. Maybe did I miss the number? Figured it had to be on one of those papers I was looking at, or maybe I didn't look well enough. Here. Medicine. Definitely had a kid in here, didn't they? Read these papers again. There's two up here, wasn't there? There was one on the bed, but this just tells me where the Cauldron Lake places are. Yep. This one says... Let's see, do I see any numbers? Numbers. Rhymes. Test in order. Now the data. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Methodology. Objective. Okay. I don't know the number of that computer, so I don't see any paperwork with it, so I'm sure I'll figure it out some other way. Was there another door? I think it was a door out the kitchen. On this side. That's the way I came up, I think. The manuscript page? Give me that. I was tempted, you know, I'm not the biggest fighting game fan, but I do enjoy watching people play them. And I do enjoy playing them with buddies. But I was really tempted to try out the Tekken. Tekken 8 just came out. Let's see. Brave hero. Let's see. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came a wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. Let's see. So the hero. From the woods came a greedy wolf, hungry, and ate what? Do I have a wolf? Yeah, I do have a wolf doll. I'm gonna guess wolf doll? Your doll?
Doesn't look right.
Wolf doll here. Hero here. Yeah, Shane. I feel the same way, Saga. So, the hero, brave and strong, left home to right or wrong. Let's see. Maybe the wolf's still in the woods, technically. Wolf. And he come from there and ate his bird.
Nah.
Nope. Okay. 8 hero's candy.
Nope.
Ooh, okay. Something's weird here. I can't do anything. Oh, it glitched up or something. Load game. Dadgummit. 10 minutes ago. I guess I'm loading from here. Hot dog. Hot dog. What was it? 568. Was this the witch's cabin? No, it should have been that one cabin I turned the lights on. I think I saved there. I started that one thing. Nope. Saving the witch's. Oh, no, yeah. Is it next thing? Nope. Saving the witch's cabin, didn't I? What's this one say?
Of the nursery rhymes I read to Logan when she
Mother
was
Crow
little.
sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect. Feast. Only a hero brave enough to part. Justin, what's up, man? How's it going? What are you thinking of the new patch for Dead by Daylight? I played something yesterday. I could tell I was really, really rusty. Like, very badly rusty. I was like, Jesus Christ, I am terrible. I can't loop worth a damn. It was really, really bad yesterday. Or, yeah, yesterday's when I played. Felt like it was a long time ago. Was it 5, 6, 8? Or is it 6, 5, 8? There we go. Grab that. Med kit, and this. I can solve that puzzle too with these dolls that I'll have. Oh, that's cool, man. I figure you were probably asleep. I figure you were probably resting up from last night. So what do you think of the new, that new patch? Telling a big difference with anything, or is it still kind of, well, roughly about the same, I guess? Yeah, like I said, I was very, very rusty playing last night. I know that much. I was like, God knows, I can't loop at all. It just felt horrible yesterday playing. I gotta get back in the swing of things. I'm gonna try to get Joe on this weekend and try to get him to play some.
How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot. Another one of those rhymes. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Let's collect everything again. Boom. That was horrible. I hate when the game just straight up glitched up and I couldn't do anything. You gotta love it, though. You gotta love it. The hero doll, wolf doll. I need those 2 dolls. Like that. That's all the stuff from in here. Let's go solve my puzzle. Okay, so I'm thinking the wolf comes from the forest. Wolf doll, correct? I don't know. Wolf doll. And the hero lost something precious.
No. Doesn't make sense.
Goodness. Let's see. The hero, brave and strong, left home to right a wrong. From the woods came a wolf so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she had lost the thing she loved the most.
Keep trying.
Okay.
Something feels different. I should look around. What is this?
Paw prints. Heads into the
Jesus.
house.
A charm. Cute. It'll go great on the bracelet Logan made for me.
What charm was it? Oh, just
That was strange. Gotta keep an eye out for more of these rhymes.
Oh, it's one of the Coffee World mugs. I don't ever use those. The Second Life mugs. I don't ever see a purpose
I
for
feel
them.
bad for these guys.
Never saw a purpose for them. I'm gonna die one way or the other, so just let it happen. Not that. Let's see this. Yep. I should be able to figure out the other one now. And then I'll head on down that way. There might be another one of these over there. No, it's near that one place. I can't get to it yet. But I should be able to figure this one out because it says crow and wolf. I should be able to figure this puzzle out now. I've got the dolls I need. Ducking. Howdy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Quick save that. I don't have to do that again. Alright. It is right over here. Okay, the puzzle says... A mother crow sits in her nest, guarding her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero brave of heart can keep the two apart. So a bird protecting a mother bird protects her nest, grabbing her babies, doing her best to protect her home from the beast coming to feast, but only a hero can keep the two apart. Wolf? Hero? Okay, that makes sense.
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
What changed? Nothing in here changed. I don't see anything, so something changed. What changed? I hear a crow going on. Is it near that birdhouse, perhaps? I hear wolf.
Another charm for my bracelet.
Huh! I didn't know where you were. Come on. Where'd it come from? I picked the charm up and then died. God, that sucked. Okay. Guess I'm doing that again. At least I saved right before I did the little puzzle. Oof, 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 oof. Give me those. Boom, boom, boom. You keep my little dolls because I gotta solve all the puzzles. Alright, Wolf. I hear you, but you don't come out until after I solve the puzzle, right?
I have a weird feeling something's changed.
Dodge it. Dogs are by far one of the, well, wolves in general, one of the hardest things to kill in this entire game. What's that? What charm was that? That's a motorcycle charm. Increase hand flares, duration, area of effect. Those aren't bad. Let's see, but I do like these better. Increase maximum health, increase the quality and quantity of resources found, and adds 1 charge to the flashlight. So, all those are just better to me. That's a cool charm. Didn't have that one. Locked up. Can't get in that one. There was another one over here. Can I open that one up? Or is that one locked up too? Yep, it's locked up too. Hot dog. Can't open it without the screwdriver. I should have been using shotgun. Let's see. Quick slot it. Over here. Now I've got the shotgun there. I can save a little bit of handgun ammo. See where we're at. It takes me up to the house, so I need to keep going back behind me. Is this another puzzle?
There's a rhyme over here.
See if I can solve this one, what I got. It says 1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. What? All I've got is a pro. 1 bird for light, 2 for darkness, 3 birds for a fight, 4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for the ending, whatever it may be. That one doesn't make much sense to me. Is there no other little dolls over here in this area? Doesn't seem that way, but I have no idea what this other puzzle is. Maybe I don't have all the dolls for it yet. Maybe there's more birds or something I can collect for it. I don't know. There's another wolf over here I got to deal with. Tackle box. What's here? Day's catch. Yeah, really worried about that. Oh, it was over here was a tackle box? That's interesting, I guess. What we got here? Dream side cache key. Where's it at? Oh, right here. Come on. Don't care much for dogs. They don't drop anything. Let's see where this cache is. I got some ammo. We got here another manuscript. Nice. It has to be sitting around here. Oh, there it is.
Locked box.
But I've got the key. Boom. Hold us watching. Yeah, stuff. Good, I got another. That was 6 shots for my shotgun. Nice. So I guess I'm at a nice, happy, positive overall. Nice, happy, positive. Let's get back up to the main road now. Up to the main road. I remember there's a shortcut they said from here. I think it's this way. Not playing around with you. Drop me any loot? Absolutely not. Baloney. What's going on up here? Let's go check it out. I think they're already gone.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE? Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Makes me want to kind of check out the game Control because I know all of it deals with this. Kind of makes me want to check it out. Knowing it deals with the whole Alan Wake universe.
You ready to go?
Bright Falls. Kind of makes me want to check it out just because I know it takes place in the same universe.
We're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk.
We can freshen up there, then we'll talk.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hon. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She could have drowned.
Jesus, David.
Could have drowned.
Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
Nah.
I'll keep
I think
an
you're
eye
wrong
on
there,
him.
buddy.
Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
Just tell her I love her. Bye for now.
Okay, we're both just drinking coffee. And they're like, it's Alan Wake fella here. Plug my phone up real quick.
Is there
Might as well
anyone you'd
charge
like
it.
us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
Yeah, don't really remember him.
Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare. It doesn't make sense. I remember.
And you gotta go to Alan's little thing, and it kind of shows you can jump between by looking in the darkness of water. That was a pretty cool mechanic. But overall, I gotta say I enjoyed Saga's areas more than I did Alan's. This like darkness world, I didn't care much for it. I like the production and stuff, like of the musical scenes and stuff like that, and then it just kind of, the enemies and stuff just weren't that fun in this area.
Thank you. Welcome. Well, we have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake is here. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book. And as usual, our houseman, old gods of Asgard, is here.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that
Nah.
recording?
He's like, huh.
Good to see you, Alan.
In between with the door, Mr. Door.
Come on, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
So does what get old?
Publishing a new book. Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
About 13 too many.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our way's over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment? A horror story? A postmodern detective story?
Wait. This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double.
He's like,
Well played, man. That is spot on. Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript.
why would I make the main character my name?
He has written. The book is set in
Robert, what's up, man? Thank you for like.
It might
How's it
not be
going?
New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey.
We're on the road or taking your break, my man?
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? No, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room.
Robert, thank you so much for the stars, man. I appreciate that. Taking a 10-hour break. Nice. Nice. That's good to hear, man. Taking a break and just relaxing.
No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series.
So how long are you stuck with that truck? Is that like your new truck from now on out?
After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting.
Or do you get to go back to your other truck before too long?
Trilogy of yours. A book called
Robert, thank you so much for the stars, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I was just wondering, are you like your truck? Do you get to go back to your other truck, or you gonna have to be? Or is the automatic truck just your new truck in general now?
meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
Hello? I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation.
Never wrote that.
This felt like a bad dream. Could
He's
make a good horror
665.
story. Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or...
Oh, so it's yours now?
None of it felt right. Was I losing my mind?
Oh, you ran out of hours for the day? Oh, so what is it? They got it like, I guess every 3 to 4 years? That's a lot of miles you can put on a truck in that amount of time. How many miles was on your truck that you had beforehand, Robert?
Which version of myself was I? Where was I in this grand loop?
'Cause I know some can get quite a bit of miles on them before they have to be, or they kind of, I guess, decommission. But it's good at least they got you a new one. Didn't get you a used one. The guys that used to deliver our foam, I don't think they ever got new trucks.
There was something.
They always had
stupid.
secondhand ones.
I had to get out.
Yeah, them diesel motors, I'm telling you, they cover a lot of ground where they go out. 668, it's almost a 669. See, that's crazy. This shows you how well those motors are built to last that long. And as long as you keep normal maintenance up on them.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt
Almost
like a drowning man.
Over 500,000 miles on a truck. It's crazy.
This place felt
But
familiar.
how many years did it take you to get that on it?
Memory surfaced about riding here for countless days.
That's crazy amount of miles.
board for mapping out a story.
But considering you drive, you know, all year long, you know, what is it? Technically, what is it? Do you guys, you probably more or less, what you off? Maybe, I know it depends. Oh, clutch was going out. See, it wasn't even the motor. It's just that your drivetrain and stuff was failing on it. Because normally, what is it? Yeah, a lot of times it's not even the motors that go bad in them. It's everything else starts going bad. Air brakes, all that stuff. Clutch.
I don't remember much, but I knew my thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out.
I love the camera angles in this game.
Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the talk show.
2018. So what? About 6 years. So over 100,000 miles a year. Gee, that's a lot of driving. Lots of driving. So how does, what is it? You guys do like a, see, I know some places do it by job. You might be gone for a week, come back, be off a couple of days, and then go back out. And then I know some companies is like a Monday through Friday gig where you'll have short runs, and then there's also ones that do like long hauls, but you'll still be Monday through Friday. You'll just have to do long hauls throughout the week. Or is it just whenever they're like, oh, you're back, you can have a day off here and then back at it if you choose. Some places let you go back out. What's the rules nowadays? Is there like a certain amount of miles you can only have during a day? Or not a day, but I know there's a day, but in a week.
Alan, as the
They govern that now.
how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So, what's the problem, Alan? Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations...
70 hours, 8 days.
I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
So you got 70 hours for 8 days. That's
In that case, you won't have seen this either.
not too bad.
We have a clip from the new film.
So stay out a month, home for 5 days.
Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
Recap. I gotcha.
This city.
That's not a bad gig, because if you think about it, in a month's time, you're really off what?
It needed the sun, but there was only the night.
Let's see. When you're
I was tired.
what, 4 weeks are normally in a month, so that's about 8 days.
I was watching the world through a rain-slick window, my own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp shaped like an angel, the only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder case, Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Okay, does the face.
Stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Explaining something I need to know. Because what is your in a normal work, you know, like Monday through Fridays is what, 8 days off in a month, but that doesn't include that, you know, when you're on the road and then off the road, you technically are working 70 hours in 8 days versus somebody working, you know, 40 hours in 5 days. You're definitely putting in the hours compared to, you know, the normal. That's the big difference. find that lamp. It's different there. So you off 1 month total in a year. Huh. That makes sense. What was that? I can't remember how that puzzle worked there. I gotta look at it. Watch it do what it's gotta do here. 5, 6, 5, 5, 6, 5. So it's 5, 6, 5 now. 5, 6, 5. Here we go. Can't go that way. What was it? I know one guy that used to do. We had a couple different companies that delivered foam to us, but the one that delivered on Fridays, he owned his own truck. He had retired and he'd been I guess done construction work for years. And he had retired, and with his retirement money, he bought his own truck. And bought him a flatbed trailer, and then he went to an auction and bought a I think he bought him a trailer from, where was it? He had a flatbed trailer he used to deliver blocks, and he had a box trailer, and I'm trying to remember what company he bought it from. It was a big company, but he went and bought the trailer, you know, from an auction. So he saved some money by doing it that way.
There you are, Tom.
Not Tom.
Not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
But he would that's what he did. Like, he'd drop his trailer off, and they'd pay him to rent his trailer too. So he'd drop his trailer off there, and they'd load it up, and then he'd just go pick it up with his truck, drop it off one day, and then another day he would deliver block off his flatbed trailer. But he had a real nice truck. You know, he had one that had a cabin and everything in it, but he only done like day stuff, so he was never on the road for long. Because I asked him, I said, "Why'd you get a truck that had a cabin?" And he's like, it was just a good deal.
What do you want me to get from the basement?
I was like, okay. He had a real nice truck though.
Not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsoppa, a man, but a man with a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin? And a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse. Here's the key.
The janitor's key.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor? You
Yeah.
can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed. So don't worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs. Just remember to turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
Okay. Catch you later. Give me that map. And then I gotta go downstairs. Where am I at now? Oh yeah, right here. He does look like a younger Christopher Walken. I've got a funny story to tell you about this. I heard a guy talking about Christopher Walken here in a minute. Jenny, how you doing, Jenny? Hopefully you're doing good. Really? So sleepers are cheaper than just a cab? Why is that? Why is the sleepers cheaper than just cab trucks? At least they give you the option to take time off if you got to get stuff done. 2 paid weeks, which is good. Nice. How was work today? I know you had to go back in. Hopefully it was a pretty good day for you. Hopefully it went all right in the office. Hopefully you didn't have to socialize too much.
An old lamp in a shoebox.
That's what I need.
Was this what the janitor had left for me?
Well, you left it. Janitor just told you about it. Because most places only give you about 2 weeks paid vacation a year.
The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness.
That sounds about like I did when I was That's why I can't do desk jobs. Desk jobs kill me. Like
I felt
I get too comfortable.
Between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward. The lamp was humming. The bulb glowed. It held the light now. I felt another surge from the lamp. I could use it again. The glow in the lamp went out.
That's good to have that option if you want to take 2 more weeks off, even if it is without pay with no repercussions. But I'm just going to take my extra 2 weeks off. It's always a nice option to have it. 'Cause like I said, most places I worked at only give you 2 weeks off paid, and that's basically what you had. 2 weeks PTO. Paid time off. Having that additional 2 weeks in case you got to get stuff done. Like, there's stuff I've got to get done. Let you have them. It's nice. Yeah, see, my wife has something along that line with the way her time works too. She's got 8 hours every 2 weeks, like you queue them, and then you get 4 sick hours, like basically about the same. She works for a hospital.
I needed to find another way out.
And that's about how they're. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know what's going to come up because, see, they'd only done like. There's I know when I was working at the as a manager for when I was a manager there, I would try to explain to the employees, hey, you get X amount of time to
The dark place wants
you get X amount of time, and people are like, they would burn their 8 hours up every 2 weeks or whatever they would get. They just burn it up, and I'm like, no, you need to save it in case you get sick. Because there they queue quite a bit and it counted towards their sick. They just got PTO time, no sick. So it's just paid time off. So it took out the same, pot. And I'd have to tell them, hey, you need to try to save you, at least a couple days or a week. Because you could queue up to, what is it, 4 weeks vacation? So like, the first year I was there, I didn't take vacation the whole first year I was there and saved my entire time off that first year. And then the next year I waited till I got up to 4 weeks of vacation. Then I would start taking time off. So I'd always have 2 weeks in the bank if I ever wanted it. It always made a lot more sense to me to do it that way. So I had that in my pocket. If anything ever come up, I was sick, I had the time to take off. She has a cat, but it's weird how they do theirs. It's not what's the word? The way it works is whatever you earned that previous year, you have to use that next year. So, like what she accrued back in 2023, she'll have to use now in 2024. If she don't use it in 2024, she loses it at the end of 2024. But she also has the option to cash it out if she wants to cash it out. Twice a year normally, they'll let them do it. So if you're like, at Christmas, you're like, well, I've got some time I've got to get rid of. you can cash up to 40 hours. You can't cash any more than that. So if you end up with like 80 hours at the end of the year, you can cash up to 40, but you're going to lose 40. So you got to make sure to do it. Yeah, you know, I always try to tell them that, Robert. I was like, hey, just make sure to save them if you want them. So if you can save it your first year, you save that whole 2 weeks. And you've got to use it that next year, so use them when you want them. See, 240 is nice. There used to not be a cap on them. I know some of the old timers that were there that were on older contracts. Because the place I worked at was union. And it had a union. So their contracts were newer than when I started. And they could bank their time. They could save it up a lot. There was one guy there that had like crazy amounts of sick time. And that's how they would retire. They would retire out using their sick time and get a big check cut for them because you could get paid out for your sick time and vacation time when you retired. So they would cap out, you know, like you're saying, reach 240 or whatever. And then as soon as they'd hit 240, they'd take like, you know, a week off and keep 200 hours in there. So when they retired, they'd get their 200 hours of vacation time. And then they would also get their sick time, which would bank constantly every year. Crazy. I was the same way. I normally took right around Thanksgiving or Christmas, whichever one I was off near, I would take it off. Yeah, so you can cash out in retirement. See, she can cash out twice a year, once at Christmas and then once in summertime. And I'm guessing it's kind of like a vacation thing if people want to cash out, because she don't take a whole lot of time off, but she can cash her time out. But when it comes to vacations, I would... The way I would do mine is, our schedule was 6 days on, 2 days off. So you would work 6 days on, 2 days off, and the way that would work is, I would work,
The man had said Caldera.
Let's see, how'd it work? I worked Wednesday
to go there.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then you'd be off Monday, Tuesday. So it'd always rotate 2 days. Well, see, that's I would wiggle mine around to do stuff like that, where I'd only work maybe like a week or two in a month. Because the way you could do it was you could schedule yourself off, taking 5 days off, so 40 hours. I could take 40 hours, but you worked a 6 day on, 2 day off schedule. But when you got to the 2 days being off Saturday and Sunday, you were off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you were off a 3 day weekend. And then you'd go back and work 5 days. So you'd work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then you'd be off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So you had 2 3 day weekends back to back. So what I would do is I'd take my 5 days off in between those 2 3 day weekends. And you'd end up with a total of 13 days off. So you were off 2 weeks for the price of, one, 40 hour, vacation. So you wouldn't see anybody for like half a month. It was so nice. Yeah, that's, I'd also aim for the holidays too. If I was there, I'd do it. Yeah, having a weekday off makes a big difference. Like, well, the thing is, like, some people are like, I love, being off every Saturday and Sunday, which, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. I'm not going to say being off every Saturday and Sunday is bad. But my big issue with being off every Saturday and Sunday is most things around here, especially in my area, aren't open on Fridays or Saturdays and Sundays.
The Caldera Street station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance.
So I had a bad, if I got to go do anything, you have to go during the week. So it kind of messes you up not being able to do anything on Saturdays and Sundays because you just don't have a, what is this? You just don't have the places aren't open. So having like a Monday off or a Friday off or even a Wednesday off, I love being off during the weekdays. And when I worked at the hospital, that's how it was. Like you'd be off like a Wednesday, Thursday of that week. And then the next week you would be off Thursday, Friday. And then the next week, Friday, Saturday. And then a week after that, you're off that Saturday, Sunday. And like I said, then you'd be off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you get that 3 day. So you work 6 days in a row, but eventually what it was, you catch up to where you were having 3 days off in a row, which was so nice. Well, yeah, you want them on that Friday. I like mine on Mondays. If I get days off, like let's say I take let's say I get an extra day off for the weekend. Like, oh, we're shutting down for the weekend. I'd much rather have a Monday off for some reason than I would a Friday. I don't know what it is. I'm Garfield. I hate Mondays, I guess. I guess I'm Garfield. Don't like Mondays. Where's the light at? I gotta find a light. Oh, it's down that alleyway. I'm Garfield. Oh yeah, but the Christopher Walken thing we were talking about. He's obviously a pretty strange guy. I heard some comedians saying, yeah, he said, I don't live too far from him. He said, and I've run into him a couple times. And he said, I was like walking my dog, and he said, he had my dog, and I walked by him, and he kind of looked at me and goes, I see you. And he's like, yeah, I was going to walk up and say, hey, hey, Chris, how you doing? And he's like, I see you. And he's like, yeah, I see you. Hey, what's going on? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, I see your dog too. And he's like, okay. He's like, well, I got a question for you. And he's like, what's that? And he's like, your dog, where's its tail? And he's like, what do you mean, where's its tail? It didn't have it. It was a stub-tailed dog, so it didn't have a tail. And he's like, and he was getting to say something. And all of a sudden, Christopher Walken interrupted him and goes, well, it'd be cool if we had tails, wouldn't it? And he goes, yeah, I guess so. And he goes, people would be able to tell a lot from you. If you had a tail, you wouldn't be able to hide it. It'd just be there. He goes, yeah, I guess people would be able to tell if you're happy and stuff. And he's like, I didn't really think of that. I guess that makes sense. And you're like, you're just an odd guy, Christopher Walken is. Yeah, true. If it's connected to a weekend, I don't care. Either Monday or... like I said, I just prefer Mondays, but hey, I'll take a Friday if it comes with it. But he's an odd guy, and then he was talking about... Another interesting thing was his accent. He has that accent about him.
Stay here.
No, wait, I need a gun.
No chance.
His accent actually isn't like an accent. He's American, but he's up from like New York or that area. But the way he explains his accent, yeah, New York mafia kind of thing. But he was explaining his accent because it's not, even when you compare it to like a typical New York accent, it's not quite the same. And the way he was explaining it is, in his neighborhood growing up, there was he grew up in a neighborhood of a bunch of people who spoke different languages.
In a dream I had, he was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really wanna know. You're gonna get...
Yeah, it's the way he pauses. He has those weird pauses in it, but he was just saying it was like his, he grew up with a whole bunch of people who just had different accents. And he said, little things picked up here and there, and that's where he kind of got that whole accent and his kind of odd little accent, which is, like I said, it's pretty cool. I like it. Christopher Walken's a funny guy. Me and my buddy used to always laugh because we'd always think about the if you guys remember, what was it? They came out about the same time, and this is why we always connected it. Do you guys remember the movie Sleepy Hollow, right? That came out with Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp and was it Christina Ricci in it? I don't remember if Christina Ricci was in it or not, but okay. So you remember Sleepy Hollow? Winona Ryder. That's right. It's Winona Ryder. Johnny Depp, Winona, and then so.
Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
And, sorry, I was worried about the shadows. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was particularly, if it was... God almighty, I forgot how terrible his is for that. But there was a music video that came out about the same time where he was dancing in it, and it was a Weapon of Choice by Fatboy Slim, if I remember correctly. And all we could ever picture, like, my buddy's like, could you just imagine him dancing around dressed as
in darkness now?
the when he's dressed up as a headless horseman. And for some reason that just just picturing him, because he had them like sharp teeth and stuff, and you're just like him dancing in it dressed up as the headless horseman from that movie is just ridiculous to us. Pay attention to the one that actually attacks. Where's he at?
Oh, fuck.
This time you're not getting jump on me.
The shadows faded out until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. The gun in
Yeah, we always thought it was a hilarious thing, like the it's just a funny mental picture of, you know, Christopher Walken dancing to Fatboy Slim's Weapon of Choice dressed as the Headless Horseman. Because it's not a stretch for him to dance because he's doing it anyway. I just would have liked if he was dressed as, you know, the Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow. I would have enjoyed it. What was this one down here for? Ooh. I think you get an extra light for doing this, is why you're supposed to do it. Well, Fatboy Slim, did they ever do anything else? But well, I know they had some other songs that came out, but I don't really remember a whole lot more. At least big hits. Flat. Yeah. Well, yeah, like you said, I guarantee you, you know, internet was more predominant. You would have had a lot more. You definitely would have had a Weapon of Choice Fatboy Slim meme. With Christopher Walken dancing, looking like a... Into here. It's safe. Do I have anything in here? Shoebox. I've got a flare gun. Give me that. Even though I don't have any flares. And I got my old double barrel. Old double barrel here. Let's take that. Huh. Gwen Stefani had one with him. Gwen Stefani. That's what was it? She had a... That's when she would have still been married to Gavin Rosdale from Bush. Correct?
There was something hidden here. Light would reveal it.
I am. I'm aiming my flashlight at the spiral. Come on.
Phrase repeated over and over.
Where's the power?
Words resonated with meaning. Had I written this?
Old Moby. I've already got that one. Let's see. Main attraction, sure. Let's get some health. God knows, there were so many of those I didn't get. Roll those. Ladder and a door. What's the door? Staircase? What's the ladder? I mean, that was back in the day. All that music stuff was back in the day of like MTV and do I know? Night Springs. What now? Align the echo by approaching it from a specific angle. What echo is he talking about? Oh, I see now. Okay.
The city was a monster, poised to tear into you the second you let your guard
Oh, that's all it was.
You thought you had it tamed.
Yeah, production value is so good in this game. But yeah, the old days of MTV, VH1. That's like that's how you used to try to find your new songs and stuff. I remember going to like CD stores and just buying a CD because it's like, ah, you like this? You should check this CD out. And you go through like just a random area in like the genres of music in the thing and just pick one because you didn't know what you were going to get when you were buying a CD back then. So it was more of a crapshoot. There's plenty of times I'd bought CDs and it's like, I don't even know what this CD does. You never knew what the what you were getting to after you bought it. There was a lot of times we would buy CDs. There's a lot of times we'd buy a CD and then trade with our buddies because it was like, I didn't really like that CD. Well, I'll trade you this CD for this CD. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, you'd be like, oh man, that was a good song. And then you check out that one song and then that was the only good song in the entire thing. Around here? Oh? That. Another flare. Where's that shotgun? I don't have nothing. Quick save. Yeah, that was the good old days of getting a CD and then like, none of these songs are really that good on it. That was one of the worst feelings though when you did that. I don't know what I'm supposedly looking for here. What are you pointing at?
I had written books about Alex Casey for years. Something lingered here. A line from a half-forgotten story.
Oh, I had no idea what this is. Jagged Little Pill. That was a really good album, though. That's a very good album. One of my favorite albums of all time. Oh, there it is. Matrix soundtrack was really good. The Matrix Reloaded soundtrack was really good also. I might have that one still somewhere. Let's see. Full stop. Increase the damage dealt by bullet and revolver's last bullet. Okay. Increase double barrel shotgun damage 25% when hitting enemies with one shot. Restore 50% health when landing a direct hit with flare gun. Let's go with full stop. My favorite CD of all time that I could probably listen to every time through, like a Dune 2 looks interesting. You know, I'd like to read the book, but that's a commitment, Robert. Have you ever listened to the book, at least on like a what is it, recording? Like audiobook? That's a true commitment there. If you can do that. Let me unlock this door while I'm at it. I know once I do this, shadows pop up and it's hard for me to get out of this daggum place. Or I can take off running that way. know there's 2 ways out of here, so I'll take this way. Yeah, I want to start doing audiobooks. That's one thing I want to kind of like get into is audiobooks for sure. I've never read the Forrest Gump book. Now, my favorite go-to CD of all time. You ever found it online? Huh. What'd I do? End up on top of something? I end up on a cardboard box. It's Foo Fighters' second CD. Was it? Is it Shape and Color or is it Color and Shape? Whichever the if it's Shape and Color or Color and Shape, whatever it is. Their second CD is by far my favorite CD of all time. Foo Fighters' second CD. I'll listen to some, especially if I'm like working or doing something that's kind of mindless. I'll listen to a audiobook. I like listening to audiobooks. I thoroughly enjoy audiobooks that have like big actors that do their stuff. One that was very interesting I listened to was what was it? World War Z. So, you know, the movie that has Brad Pitt in it, of course, is based on a book. The book is very, very good, but it has a lot of big actors that read a lot of the chapters, because the chapters are from different point of views of different people throughout that whole experience of the book. And it's like, what is it? The guy from Oh Brother Where Art Thou and Mr. Deeds, he played the butler. Mr. Deeds, I can't think of his name. Very good actor, but I can't think of his name for the life of me right now.
The gates to the platform were closed. I had a ticket.
He plays one of the he does one of the parts. Let's see. Mark Hamill plays one of the parts. Let's see who else.
Force it open.
So it's very good. Like if you like zombie stuff and whatnot, you'd enjoy it. Dick Hill.
Something about
what has he done voice acting for?
It would work in my.
It sounds familiar, but I'm not entirely sure who it is.
Something lingered here. A half-forgotten memory. An echo.
Let's see, it's on this way. So it's the. There it is. Let's see. That name sounds very familiar. What does he do?
Murder cult. He'd gone missing, presumed dead. The cult was leaving me clues to follow.
American
connecting
narrator.
the dots from one murder to the next, inviting me to draw an obscene picture on the city map.
Ah, okay. Yes. So yeah, he's one of the real big ones. He's won
I had a flash of inspiration.
Won awards and stuff over it.
A story thread.
A Golden Voice Award. Dick Hill. He's got one of those voices like, huh? Zombie apocalypse. Yeah, I like horror books.
Story thread. I would put them together, write them into my story to create a path deeper into the dark place.
Ah, gotcha. Like there's a lot of ones. Like, let's see what's going on here. Goals. Oh, okay, I see. Select the plot. Oh, yeah. Select the plot.
The plot changes shaped the world around me. The dark place reacted to my story. The way into the tunnels was no longer blocked.
I do enjoy a good audiobook, though.
The Fed had glimpsed into the maw of darkness. It swallowed him whole. The tracks led into the tunnel.
I also do it while I'm mowing grass, too. I'll listen to audiobooks. If I'm mowing, like, out in the middle of the yard where I can see everything. So I like to be able to kind of hear when I'm mowing around stuff or near the house.
Trail continued deeper into darkness.
So if people wake, or, you know, people come outside or whatever, I don't, you know, if they need to holler at me, I can hear them. A lot of times it's on my phone, so if they need me, they just call me and it cuts the book off. I've got to where I listen to a lot more stuff than I actually watch nowadays. Okay.
Shit. sound of that.
I love listening to stuff more. It's more of a soothing thing, you know what I mean? Like even just like the white noise, like I'll put a stream on or something like that, or something I enjoy, and just kind of sit there and listen to it as I sleep. Kind of like almost like a white noise thing. I'd rather hear people talk or, you know, like just odd noises more than I would music. I used to love going to sleep listening to music.
Blood trail led me on.
But I got to where I like just the white noise of talking, or just, you know, odd, you know, smaller stuff versus that. Okay, let's see. Where does this point to? Okay, right over here. That's words of aid. Increase the hand flare's duration. Increase the effects of trauma pads. Increase the effection of painkillers. Now let's go this. Do enjoy that. Yeah, they are. TV nowadays just... You know, I don't even really watch a whole lot of TV anymore. My main media consumption nowadays is I watch YouTube stuff.
It was locked from the
I
other
play
side.
games. And I watch anime. Right now, me and my daughter are watching... We started a couple that are still like currently airing, and those are... Which ones is it? We're watching one called Solo Leveling, which is it's pretty interesting. It's a pretty little interesting anime. Let's see. Then another one we were watching was it's Muscle and Might. Mashal, Muscle and Might. It's a little interesting one. And then let's see. That's a two, and then we're currently watching one called Hell's Paradise, and that one's like, I'm really liking that one quite a bit. Hell's Paradise, pretty darn good. I have no charges, so I can't do it. Yeah, I just don't watch a whole lot of TV anymore. I just it's not my jam.
Another place to use in this story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me deeper.
Plot board.
I had found another compelling location to use.
Solo Leveling. Is it good? It looks, like I said, it probably is pretty darn good because the anime is really good. I'm enjoying the anime right now.
A federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
It's bad luck to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit.
The blood trail disappeared under the rubble. I had a feeling something was waiting there.
Some Fed came looking for the...
I might need to check it out. I might need to check out the Solo Leveling book too. There's one anime that truly, like, what's the word? Surprised me, or at least impressed me quite a bit when I watched it. I was like, man, that was actually a really good anime. And I'm not the biggest soccer fan, but it was one called Blue Lock.
Another echo lingered here, a source of inspiration.
And I gotta say, it was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. But, you know, it's... You know, I like certain sports, but soccer's just not one that's ever... I can't really get into it. I'm not as passionate about that as some people can get with it. How can I get this to proc? Oh, there it is.
Your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices.
Is it?
They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Yeah, they do really good with their sports animes though. Like another one that I really like. There was a basketball one I watched.
I'd love to be on this case.
I felt a sneeze.
Colt can get you anywhere.
Oh, excuse me.
Magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened anyway?
Something.
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Huh. Okay. Right, I can use this light over here. There was another one, it was a basketball one that was actually really good too, and it was, I can't think of what it was called though. Somebody's Way of Basketball.
The way forward was open.
And it more or less dealt with, the guy believed in playing team basketball versus, like having an individually, you know, amazing player. But he came from a team that had, you know, 5 amazing players, but he was considered the 6th man and nobody knew who he was.
Was it worth the risk to go see who?
Hello? Oh. Hey, Alan. You snuck up on me.
Hello?
Sorry. Have we met?
Memory problems again, huh? Yeah, we've met. Tim Breaker. We've shared notes. Hey, I've made some progress.
The one I'm thinking of, the basketball anime I'm thinking of, let's see.
Still haven't found my mystery man, though.
Kuriko's Basketball. Are you making a map?
Trying to. It's hard to
Kuriko's Basketball.
I keep ending up in unexpected places.
Yes, he's the king. He's the 6th player. He's the king of passing. That's correct.
React to the light.
That's the one. I got caught into that one. I enjoyed that one a lot. That's probably by far one of my most favorite animes that dealt with basketball. Because nobody knew who he was.
Appreciate the help. Oh, that's my crazy wall.
That's my crazy wall.
Trying to make sense of things. Don't judge me.
I'll trade you walls any day.
I like how he's... Alan. Do I know you?
Who's this mystery man?
Who's that mystery man?
Wouldn't be much of a
Yeah, so he was the best passer, and he... That's such a good anime, though. I like that one. That was probably by far one of my favorites.
The talk show host?
No, they done a movie for it, Robert. That finished everything up. I think it's Kuriko's Last Game or something like that, if I remember correctly. They done a book. Let's see, or done a movie for it, so you can. It finishes up everything. They finish it up. Let's see. I think it's his Last Game basketball anime. Yeah, because I've watched all of it. To the end of it. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Let's see. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, which I really like it on Yeah, I finished it up. It's all you can watch every bit of it now. I finished it up, but on I think I might have watched it on Crunchyroll. Cause I've got Crunchyroll, and that's where I watch most of my stuff now. Let's see. Seasons. Yeah, there's 3 seasons of it. Yeah, so I've watched all of it. There's 3 seasons, and I think you might be able to watch them all on Crunchyroll. Yeah, because let's see. 3rd season came out in 2015. As I said, I'm pretty sure it's over. And then they've done a movie to cap them all off. So you can watch them all. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. I've got it right here up on Crunchyroll. Yeah, they got all 3 seasons on Crunchyroll. And they got the movie, The Last Game. So yeah, you can watch every bit of it. All 3 seasons and the movie, which is like kind of closes everything out on it. You definitely can watch it on over there. Definitely watch it right over there. Nothing else to say there, bud? All right. He's sleeping in here. I never found him in here. I remember hearing the humming, but I didn't come up here to meet him. Now I know a little bit more about that, and I got a map about the subway. Yeah, it's definitely good. It's good all the way through. So if you like the first season, you'll get caught up. I binge watched it. I do remember that. I binge watched that crap. I'm real bad about when I start something. I'll watch it until, like I said, I'll watch it until there's nothing left to watch. I'm real bad about that, like binge watching stuff. Reload real quick, buddy. Oh, you hit me. Okay, that sucked. Yeah. Look for safe havens to heal up. Let me go find a safe haven. Well, it's up here in his place, isn't there? Yeah. Crunchyroll's my main place for watching anime nowadays. Like, what is it? What's some of the ones I just finished up watching? This isn't technically a safe haven, is it? I watched, Shield Hero. That's one I've been keeping up with. Of course, Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's see, but they're all off right now. I've been watching Solo Leveling. Filling up. We're safe. Shoebox. Anything else up here? Meds. But yeah, Blue Lock is good. That's...
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play.
Yeah, Blue Lock is... I enjoyed that one. I've been contemplating on getting the manga for it, because it's drawn really good in the manga too.
I needed to find the answer on the plot board.
Oh, there's stuff over here I can explore, right? There. Yep, here. Birds of War. Well, I've maxed out full stop. Let's see. Paint the town or goes around. I guess, double barrel shotgun or goes around. Goes around is pretty nice. Just gives you a 15% max health heal. Ooh, I don't know what I want to go with. Let's go with the double barrel. I do like my shotguns. Can't deny myself the shotguns. Nothing back here, huh? Is that all that was back here? Okay.
I was sure I had the answer on the plot board.
I know it is. I know it is, Alan. Calm down. Derail train.
I had a new location for the story.
Go, missing FBI agent. I think I've checked back here. That changed up the whole place, so there might be something back here for the missing FBI agent. Yep, nothing back here. I know it's the murder one because it deals like the burning train with bodies and stuff in it. I just want to make sure there wasn't nothing else around for me to get. Okay. Derail train, murder cult.
The cult poured the gasoline over the train car. An iron cage that would soon become a coffin.
I forgot about those. Dadgummit. Forgot about those guys. Forgot about them. I'm back. Skip. Oof. You know what? I didn't realize it was already 10 o'clock. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. I'll probably call it here tonight. Tomorrow I'll be on a little bit earlier. Tonight was a little busy on me tonight, but tonight or tomorrow I'll be on at 7 like I normally am. Tonight I was closer to 8 when I got on. So tomorrow be on a little bit earlier. We'll try to finish this up by this weekend, and this weekend I'll probably do an extra stream or two with my buddies. One of my buddies at least. Maybe play some Dead by Daylight with him. He's a new player, and then I'm real rusty, so I want to kind of practice a little bit more and have some fun. Get him in some games. We'll play some, so you guys get to check it out. Yes, this is a year. They're coming out with Silent Hill 2's remake. I don't think, did they actually give a release date for that yet? I know they've done another reveal trailer or something for it, because today was Silent Hill 1's anniversary. Let's see. Silent Hill 2 release date. Let's see. Let's see if they got one yet. It's just this year's all they've got right now. They haven't given an actual release date for it yet. But today, this day in 1999 is when Silent Hill 1 came out. So that makes it 25 years old. 25 years old today. Silent Hill 1. That's crazy. I didn't know it was all the way back then. See, that's one reason why I had to get me a PlayStation 5. I've just not had the extra cash to get one. It's a little bit of an investment to buy a PlayStation 5. But I'll get one eventually. I have to save up some money and get one. Because I definitely want to play the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming up. Definitely want to play it. So I'll probably get it before that. And then I'll get it for Silent Hill 2. Because I think that's going to be probably... Hopefully it's not just PlayStation 5. Well, it looks like Microsoft Windows, so it should be on Steam. So I'll probably end up playing it on PC. But I want a PlayStation 5 for some of the exclusive titles coming to PlayStation 5. But I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, probably about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard in that area. And then probably stay on about the same time as I did tonight. And then this weekend a little bit longer. So guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. If you're not able to tune in tomorrow, have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Later, guys.